Mayan Boontag, guys. Mayan Boontag, amigos and amigas. Marky Mark here, guys. I'm walking the boulevard. It's about 6:40 in the morning, this beautiful Friday morning. Overcast skies, a little bit of rain here and there. So guys, come along with me, man. I'm gonna walk down the boulevard here and we're gonna look at the ocean. And I'll share a few thoughts with you. Everything is going really nice. Really nice for me. I've been so blessed, so fortunate, so lucky, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. I was thinking about this a few days ago. You know, when I was in Ozema City and got my visa extended, I was so excited. I got my ACR card. Okay, the rain is starting to come down now. I was going to walk down here with you guys, but the rain is starting to come. You know what? A little rain won't hurt anybody. A little rain won't hurt you. I want to show y'all these waves, man. This water is so powerful. Water is so powerful. I believe this rain will stop. I'm predicting, wow, this waves came all the way up to here. I'm predicting that this rain will stop. It's not bad. I'm not gonna melt. But yeah, guys, I was so excited. I got my ACR card. I got my visa extended. So I'm good to go for the next 60 days here in the Philippines. And I'm just enjoying life. And I still have to pinch myself because things are going so well. And then all of a sudden it hit me. I'm scared. I'm scared. Well, you might be thinking, well, what are you scared of? What are you scared of? Everything's going right. You're in a beautiful country, beautiful ocean, you know, beautiful lady with you, beautiful apartment, open your own bank account, got your own cell phone number now registered to myself. What am I scared of? Well, guys, I'm gonna tell you. I'm scared to go back. I'm scared to go back. And I try not to think about it, and I want to be on my utmost behavior because I don't want anything to go wrong where I got to go back to the United States. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my country, United States, love my country. That's where I was born, raised. That's where I learned life, is in the USA. But with so much peace, joy, and happiness over here, yeah, I'm scared to go back. People often ask me, you know, even yesterday when they had to ask me all these questions, you know, and when I was in Ozamas, how long do you plan on staying here? When do you plan on leaving? And really, the honest answer is, I plan on staying here till I die, and I never plan on leaving. That's the answer. And even the slightest thought of having to go back home. You know, I did a video Zoom with my family 1 week, about 1 week before I flew over here to Davao. And I basically let the family know that this is it. This is where I'm retiring. This is my happy place. This is it. And I have no plans of going back to the US. And I basically said, hey, yeah, I know people are going to get sick. I know things are going to happen. I know people are going to die. People are going to graduate. You know, friends are going to get married. I know all that because that's part of life. But I made it very clear then that no matter what happens, Marky Mark wasn't going back to the U.S. Now, I was talking to my girl, Lynn, and I told her, I said, you know what, Lynn? I got a great idea. I said, everybody knows that I'm not coming back to the United States. All my friends, they know I'm not coming back to the United States. I said, but if there was one thing that could possibly bring me back to the US of A, it would be my son Travis getting married. That's the only thing that would make me even consider going back to the great US of A, is to surprise my son at his wedding, or at his reception, or at his wedding. And she said, yeah, that would be a great idea. And I said, yeah, that would be pretty cool, you know, maybe get on Zoom and congratulate him for getting married and wishing them a happy life, and saying that I wish I could be there with you, Trav. I wish I could be there with you and give you all a hug and tell you I love you and I wish you the best in life, and to hurry up and make me a grandchild, hurry up and get me a grandbaby from him. That would be so cool. But then it hit me. Guys. I'm scared to go back. I'm scared to go back because I keep on thinking, what if something happens? What if something happens and I can't get out of the United States? And I don't know anything. Paperwork, airplane, war, you know, I don't know. But what if something happens and I can't get out of the United States? That would be the end of my life. That would be the beginning of the end, right there. And I'm saying, well, would I be willing to risk that to go to my son's wedding? Or if some, oh shit, I just got splashed by some water. Let me back up a little bit. But you know, am I willing to risk that to go to my son's wedding? And I thought about it. And Travis knows this. As much as I love him and love my kids and my family, the answer is no. No. Because I'm 63 years old. I finally found my happy place, guys. And it's here. I'm just going to have to meet them on Zoom. I'm going to have to congratulate them on Zoom, on camera, WhatsApp, or whatever is out there. StreamYard, I don't know. But I'm going to have to, whatever happens in life, I'm going to have to pay my condolences or my congratulations on video. Because I've given enough time, enough of my life and time, you know, to my son, Travis, as I raised him the best I could and introduced him to the game of golf when I realized that he had talent, natural talent. I literally put my golf clubs down totally, 100%, and started coaching my son. And now he's a professional golfer, striving to get on the PGA Tour. He's living his dream and pushing hard to get on the PGA Tour in golf. And he knows I'm cheering for him. I talk to him. I give him advice. And I'm proud of him, just as I am my son Christopher, my oldest son. I think he's like 39 years old. He's got a family he's taking care of. But yeah, unless there's something super crazy where they say, Mark, you got to leave the Philippines, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm not going anywhere. As much as I want to be at my son's wedding. And here's what I'd say. I know a lot of people would say, oh, that's not right. That's a one-time occasion. You need to be there and this and that. But as I thought about my life and all the sacrifices I made for other people, not to mention in nursing, the 25 years of nursing, not to mention the 35 years of network marketing. Not to mention any of that, sales and marketing and presentations and trainings and all of that stuff. I said, I've spent my time helping other people and making other people happy. And I know some of y'all feel me. Some of y'all get where I'm saying. But I spent my time doing all that. And I'm done. I mean, I still do one act of kindness. That's my motto, one act of kindness per day. So every day I do one act of kindness. And I don't show y'all the act of kindness. I don't show y'all when I give people money, when I buy people meals, when I buy treats for different people and give it to them and thank them for their hard work or whatever. And I can go on and on. I'm just giving you an example. I never tell you guys about that. But that is all a part of life, guys. It's all a part of life. My one act of kindness, my one act of kindness per day. So I have a mission, guys. I feel like this is my purpose. After 63 years of life and all those years of nursing in hospice and hospitals and nursing homes, pediatrics, orthopedics, ER, OR, med surg, nursery. Yeah, I've done all of that. And I did the very best that I could. And now it's time for me. So why am I sharing this with you? Because I want to inspire you guys. Remember, I either want to inspire, entertain, or educate. Hopefully I can do all three on my vlogs. But yeah, I want to inspire you guys. And understand that you live every day. Some people say you only live once. No, I'm gonna turn around here, guys, and head back. Some people say you only live once. No, guys, you live every day. You want to live your life to the fullest every single day. I don't care what your age, 50, 60, 70, 80. You live every day because you only die once. You only die once. And what I used to tell my teams in network marketing, what I used to say to them is I said, look, I want to die with no regrets. I want to die with zero regrets. I don't want to be lying in my coffin, my hands over my chest or down by my side, looking up at the ceiling of my coffin. I don't want to do that and then have to say, I wish I would have. Man, I wish I would have went to the Philippines. Man, I wish I could have helped some people. I wish I would have. I wish I would have. There's some kind of procession going on here. I don't know. Maybe it's I have no idea. It's just a little thing going on here. But I don't want to go to my grave with regrets, man. I don't want to go to my grave saying I wish I would have. I wish I did. I wish I went to the Philippines. I wish I was able to, follow my mission. Wish I was able to follow my mission. I wish I could, my purpose in life. I don't want that to happen to me, and I don't want that to happen to you guys. You got to live your life for you, not for other people. As harsh and cold as that may sound, we got to live your life for you and not for other people. And many people, a lot of people go to their grave living their whole life for somebody else. And they never, not one time, lived for themselves. Not once, lived for themselves. Guys, I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be you. I just don't. Yo, the best thing I ever did in my life, the best thing that I've ever done in my life was to make the decision to move right here. No fear. A little nervous, but no fear. Because if I go out, I want to go out on my own terms, man. I want to go out on my own terms. And I will. I will, guys. I'm going to stay happy, stay excited, enjoy every single day of life. Smile, make other people happy. Make Lynn happy. Enjoy this great relationship that we have, wherever it may take us. And then go out on my own terms. That's right, guys. Marky Mark's going out on his own terms. And I hope you do too. I hope you are blessed and privileged enough to do the same. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for following and subscribing to the Marky Mark Philippines Life. I love you guys. And remember, stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. And don't trust anybody 100%.